back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we have the July 2024 Tulsa International Airport update for you all. Today we have a bunch of really exciting movements. We have some different aircraft in here today, some really exciting ground service equipment, and so much to dive into. So I really hope each and every one of you are excited for this. Let's not waste any further time, everybody, and get started over here with the Southwest section as usual and progress. So let's go ahead and get into it, everyone. Here we go with B number 1, where we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This aircraft's currently coming in from Houston hopping today, and now it's going to be heading out to Orlando. So really great to see those routes going super strong, especially Orlando with its new daily offering for the summer 2024, which is great. You can see the cones and just overall it looks so great. So happy about all this, and overall we just have a really nice representation here. So looking good for the Southwest 737-800. Next up at B3, we have this Southwest 737-700. This aircraft's currently coming in from Denver today, and now it's going to be heading out to Dallas Love Field. So some fundamental routes here for Southwest. Love the effort, and the operations are really cool. Love both those segments, and we'll be doing many more of them here in the near future. So looking very nice right there. Our next aircraft is going to be a special livery. This is the Southwest Airlines 737-800 in the Nevada 1 special livery. This aircraft is currently getting serviced and is going to be heading out, ironically enough, to Las Vegas after coming in earlier today from Phoenix. So really cool to see both these flights going strong. Phoenix goes up to double daily next month, so huge thumbs up for that and the continued dedication of Southwest Airlines here at Tulsa, and rightfully so, as they have 36% market share here, which is over a third of the traffic, over 1 million people annually. So great to see Southwest doing what they do best, and overall they've been a huge factor here at the airport. Our next aircraft is the Southwest 737-700. This aircraft is going to be repositioning over there to the other gate here in a moment, as this aircraft is going to be heading out to St. Louis today. It came in earlier from Chicago Midway, so very nice to see the 700 going strong here, both of which are double daily services. So overall, really good traction there, and definitely making really substantial progress with the Southwest offerings. And lastly, for Southwest, push it back from B number 9, we have the 737-700 as the marshalers do their work. This aircraft today is going to be making a nonstop service today, heading on over to the last city, which is Austin. So really cool to see Austin also doing really well here. So he's pushing back and we'll be heading over there. So this NG model, again, continues to look much better here in my light relative to what it did initially from initial pictures. So definitely glad to have, and overall it's quite nice in reference to the effort. So that's really cool right there. And just really admire that ground service equipment. So overall, it all looks really great. The Marshal is currently getting ready to move this United CRJ-200. This aircraft's for SkyWest today, as they're going to be moving it right over there to B number 8, as this aircraft's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare today. A thrice daily service here on a variety of regional jets, which has been the standard. So love United's effort here, and their CRJ is looking quite nice in reference to the design. Our next aircraft is going to be a beautiful 1:400 scale United Airlines Airbus A320. I'm so darn excited for the new Attitude models release. I've been talking about an Evo Blue A320 since I sold my Aero Classics one back in January 2020. So it took nearly 5 years, but we are finally back to having that. So that'll be so exciting to get in upcoming airport updates. Nevertheless, for this particular aircraft, he's going to be pushing back with a service out to Denver today. So cool to see the Airbus is rotating in, predominantly the 319, but the 320 also comes in a handful of times. So that's quite nice right there. Waiting for the fuel trucks to vacate and move, we have this United Airlines Airbus A319. This aircraft is going to be pushing back shortly on its mainline service at the Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport. Very nice to see this on Saturdays this month. It will be returning to the daily mainline services next month. So a little transition period here for United, but it's been awesome to see the amazing loads that this route has presented. And overall, it's been a very strong summer for United here at Tulsa International Airport. Again, this is the first time I believe they've ever overnighted 6 aircrafts here beginning a few months ago. So this is really great to see. This aircraft's quite wonderful, and overall it looks really nice. So that's definitely quite awesome to see. And overall, I think that we have some really great momentum going right there. Here at B6, we got the GPU and all the baggage here going. We have the United E175. This is operating the evening flight in from Denver, arriving near midnight, and now he's getting ready for his 6 a.m. departure. So he's just arrived in, getting the bags unloaded. They're going to hook up the GPU and call it good for the night, as he'll be heading on to Denver here early in the morning. So the next crew will definitely be ready for that. Right here we have this beautiful United Express CRJ-550. It's so exciting to see the CRJ-550 back here at TUL. It's been a while. This aircraft's here at B number 4, and he's going to be getting loaded up, and he's flying the other Chicago flights. So we have the 2 overnights there for O'Hare. This aircraft leaves around 11 a.m. So they're getting the bags off of him for the night, as he arrived in at 10, and they'll be done with him here momentarily. So definitely looking very nice for that. And if you've done the math, the last route here that needs a second daily flight is the George Bush route, and that's what we have with this Commute Air ERJ 145 Custom. come in the Evo blue livery. This aircraft's getting the GPU ready, and he'll be hanging out here for a while, and we'll be leaving out at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So quite a nice plethora of United aircraft here. They have a very exciting future. They've also been messing around with the zone stanchions in the terminal, so that's been cool to see their various progression there, and excited to fly on more United here in the future out of TUL and gain a better understanding what the experience is like. So you can definitely tell that they have made their rounds here at the concourse, as they have plenty of aircraft here now. It used to be pretty limited, so this is quite cool to go with along with all the Southwest traffic. So definitely a bunch going on over here. Let's go ahead, and the table's already in position. We can just go ahead and move right over to Terminal A, where we'll begin taking a look here at these other airplanes. So right here at A3, we have this beautiful Allegiant Airbus E320. This aircraft's getting ready to push back with its service today out to St. Petersburg, Tampa, and we'll say they came in from Orlando, but of course these are all turnaround services here for Allegiant. So yeah, the walkers are going to get pushing back here in just a moment, and he'll be heading over there. So yeah, really cool. Got to fly Allegiant over to Los Angeles, coming back into Tulsa the other day, and that was really fun. So great experience there. And Allegiant continues to do what they do best here for our community with their 5 summer routes. So that's absolutely awesome. I'm very excited for hopefully some new routes from them. They announced a handful the other day. Unfortunately, no Tulsa, of course, but I'm sure we'll be seeing some more services here on Allegiant in the near future. So definitely stoked for that. It's going to be awesome. But anyways, this Airbus E320s in the old colors. We'll only see these for a handful more months and years probably. So this aircraft's making its rounds. We'll see. I'll be interested to see when they repaint that aircraft. Our next one's going to be this beautiful American E175. This is going to be one of 3 today. So this first one today is coming in from LaGuardia, and now it's going to be heading out to Washington National Airport. Both are a daily service, so they've definitely been doing well there. Washington's an afternoon flight, whereas LaGuardia is the overnight. So cool to see this one, getting some bags offloaded there, and then he's going to be heading right out. So very cool to see these at the gate, and I've learned that they actually put the cone on the inside there of the fuel truck, so they put them on the outside as well, the baggage cart. So that's how they're formatted there at Tulsa. I'm sure other airports vary, but I'm trying to give you the best representation I can of what I've seen at the airport. So very cool to see that. Overall, it looks really great and definitely really nice in reference to the design. Here at Gate A7, we have the beginning of the conga line for our American Airlines mainline services. 3 of these will be going to Dallas, the next consecutive 3. Here's the first one. This Airbus E320 is going to be operating out to Dallas Fort Worth today. He's going to be getting serviced up, pushed back here shortly. So the overnights, 10 daily flights this summer, and then during July, I believe it's 7 daily main lines. I believe in August is when we go to our 8 daily main lines. So definitely a substantial amount of service here and plenty of seats. They've been really great. Got to fly back the 3rd additional flight A320 the other day, and it was brimmed as expected. So really cool that they have these additional flights, and safe to say that's going really well here at Tulsa International Airport in those regards. So that's absolutely awesome. Getting ready to push back is the second Dallas flight. This Boeing 737-800 does have the logos on the winglets, as the marshallers will be pushing him back shortly. So cool to see this aircraft. Definitely one of the workhorses here, and we'll continue to see these for many years to come at Tulsa International Airport as they continue to do what they do best here at the airport. And apologies about the interesting lighting conditions on this one, but here's the Airbus A320 that is currently getting ready to move over to A9, as he's going to be operating that 3rd service to Dallas. So awesome to see this aircraft going strong right here. Ultimately, it looks quite nice in reference to the effort. So that's definitely what we love to see, and overall it looks quite great. So definitely cool to see that right there. Let's go ahead and get the camera and move on over to the other side so we can get some better vantage points of some beautiful aircrafts. One of which is going to be this beautiful American Airlines Airbus A321. This is the PSA special livery by GeminiJets. This aircraft is currently getting serviced up, and he's going to be heading out to Charlotte today, which will be going up to 3 daily in September, which is super exciting. But anyways, of course, the standard 321 CRJ900 Duo that we've had for a handful of months now. So gorgeous looking plane. Overall, it looks really great. So they're getting him serviced, getting some fuel on board. He'll be heading out here shortly. So definitely looking very nice for the beautiful smiling PSA Airbus A321. Also worth noting that all these planes do park at different gates throughout the time. This is just the layout that they had on the day that I'm recording. Here we have an A8, this American E170. This aircraft is the overnight flight from Chicago. So they have parked him up, getting the GPU ready for today, and they will move him over once the Charlotte flight departs. So looking very nice for him right there. Here is our Delta Airlines section. They've had a rough month considering the IT outage. Most of the other airlines were able to pull it together within a handful of days, but as of recording this, Delta is still really suffering with hundreds of delays on a daily basis, so hopefully they'll get it figured out very soon. But our first aircraft here at E6 is the ERJ-175 heading out to Salt Lake City for SkyWest. This has been the much less affected operation, so these flights have been fairly smooth for the most part. I'm sure brimmed considering that the Atlanta flights have really struggled. So excited for New York LaGuardia service to commence on September 3rd, 2024. I'm stoked for it. We'll be there and ready to go because it's going to be an awesome addition to finally have a third destination again after losing MSP due to the pandemic. So very excited for all this, and I think it's going to be a huge market for Delta to take advantage of. So very excited for that and really eager to see how it goes. And then over there at E4, I was hinting at the Atlanta service. This Boeing 717 will be operating it today. It is 5 daily 717s as we were expecting for the summer, so it's definitely been a very healthy travel period despite the interruptions that we've been experiencing the last handful of days. So several of these have got canceled. I'm sure that's been a frustrating time for any Delta customer, so I apologize if you've been in that boat because obviously you can't really change your plans the last minute. So hoping that this gets better and hopefully we'll see more flying 717 soon because we definitely need that connection to Atlanta for all those passengers to be operational. Next up here, we have this beautiful American E175. This is the enhanced winglet once again. This aircraft's going to be heading out to Miami today for Republic after coming in earlier from, I'm going to have to pair it with the Sky, or actually let's do LAX and Phoenix for this one, both SkyWest operated. So coming in from Los Angeles, heading out to Phoenix. Got to fly American out to LA on this flight finally. Used to doing it on Allegiant, so very cool to see what American's version looks like, and it's quite pleasant to be honest. So that was awesome, whereas Phoenix will be going to double daily next month once again. So just a couple month intermission here in the summer where they had obviously the once daily frequency, but just a couple more weeks and then we'll be seeing this back to double daily. So definitely a staple, great to compete with Southwest there, and Americans definitely making their name known on both those routes as they have large market shares on both now, so that's awesome. And then let's pan over to this beauty that is retained all the way through time so far this summer. This is the beautiful FedEx MD-11 freighter. This is a really cool plane to just even think about coming to Tulsa, but it's literally coming every day, so I'll definitely have to get out there and spot it again in the near future. Regardless, this aircraft's currently coming in from Memphis, Tennessee, and now it's heading back out there. So it's been a healthy service that FedEx has exhibited, and we'll be excited to get the new GeminiJets 757 release after my cat unfortunately broke the NG one, which is very unfortunate. That was a great model, so that's the final straw. The cat's been put outside after that. It's really frustrating with those animals, but we handled it the right way, so that's what we could do. So anyway, this MD-11 freighter is heading out to Memphis as established. Okay, the next aircraft is going to be this beautiful Gulfstream G550. Now I do hear that we'll be getting some really exciting jet set models lines of ground service, or sorry, general aviation aircraft. That's what I'm looking for very soon. So hopefully we'll be seeing those very soon, so stay on the lookout. But anyways, this aircraft is taxiing out for departure. He's going to be heading all the way over to New York Teterboro today after coming in earlier from Melbourne, Florida. So definitely a pretty obscure pair of routes for that aircraft. Here is still a relatively new model. This is my enhanced UPS 767-300 freighter. This airplane is heading out with nonstop service today out to Louisville. So we had one of these come in the other day. It was actually a non-winglet, so that's pretty cool. But predominantly it's been the A300 for UPS and a handful of 757s too. So that's really cool to see. And we'll pan over and take a look at that 757 as I was referring to. So here we have that UPS 757-200. This aircraft is currently getting ready to go over to Oklahoma City today is where they brought it in from. So that's where he's going. So yeah, pretty cool to see that. Also got the little VOR back there for fun. It's not actually placed there in real life. It's east of the airport. But of course, it's too cool of a detail not to have. So I hope to get a tower among other really cool features here to represent. So that's looking quite wonderful right there. And our last aircraft for today's airport update here at Tulsa International Airport is going to be the American Eagle ERJ-175, and this is our service out to Miami, which is daily, so that's so cool. We have this daily till September 3rd. Unfortunately, no extensions of the daily service yet. I don't think that that's going to last very long though, because these have been completely full. So I am so looking forward to the data coming back, and it's going to be a really, really healthy number on those load factors for the whole summer. This started in June, and obviously it's been going really strong this summer. So yeah, what a representation here, and hopefully we'll be seeing this return next summer at the very least on a daily frequency, along with the Southwest service to Orlando, because both of them have definitely exceeded expectations in my general eyes. And they've done so well, charging a huge amount of money for a city like Tulsa. They have really done well on those services. So stoked to see what's to come, and hope to get to fly that Miami route here in the near future. So yeah, I really hope all of you enjoyed the Tulsa International Airport update. It's definitely a wide array of aircraft here. Obviously, it looks like United's really looking like Southwest and American now, and then Delta over there with 2 aircraft only. It's just crazy. But at least the third one finally will be coming for Delta in the near future, so they will get a little closer. And then Allegiant, really missing opportunity, but when you have all this Southwest to compete against, it's definitely tough, but hope to see new Southwest expansion here in the near future. They have plenty of opportunities. So hopefully they'll be able to get this Boeing issue sorted out, but we'll have to see. So they are now the official airline, the SEC conference as well. So that's definitely worth noting. But yeah, definitely a really nice variety of movements here that we got to capture today. So I really hope all of you enjoyed it, and I look very forward to what's to come in the near future. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Want to add one more tidbit. Feel free to check out the news videos. Those will be coming out very soon, and we'll dive into all the details you need to know about what's going on at the airport. Project Sunrising is now officially launched, and it looks so nice. So very excited about that, along with many other projects that we'll talk about in those videos. So yeah, I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.